Good. Okay. So the book we're going to learn about today is called The Graveyard Book. It's by Neil Gaiman. And Neil Gaiman, he's written a lot of books. He also wrote the book Coraline, which is now a cartoon movie, so you might have seen it. And he actually, for this book, he won the John Newbery Medal Award. And for this book, it actually also won an award in Europe. It's the only book, it's the only young adult book to win 2 awards in different countries the same year, so it's a really good book. And it's called The Graveyard Book. And when you see the words graveyard book, what do you think of?
A graveyard.
Good, okay. So by looking at just the title, what do you think it might be about?
A graveyard.
A graveyard. Okay, good. So it's graveyard. It's basically very specific and it's very straightforward. So you can tell that it's about a graveyard. Okay, now, let's see. Now, this book, a lot of the books you read in 6th grade don't have a lot of pictures in it because a lot of the literature you read advanced. But this book, the author happened to include some pictures, so we're going to look at them, and I want you to see like what they make you feel, what like tones you think they set, and then we're looking at the pictures and looking at the title, The Graveyard Book. I want you to make some inferences of what you think the book might be about. Okay, so we're going to go to the first one. And okay, so first it's just black and white, and you see just a knife in a hand.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you go over. It's a guy walking, so I don't know if he's the guy with the knife, he's not the guy with the knife.
Okay.
And, okay, you turn the page and what do you see?
The guy with the knife.
Okay, so obviously, so what does that make you think of?
That he's gonna kill someone.
Good, very good. So you think something bad's going to happen. Okay, very good. So the next picture, what do you see here?
Looks like a graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tombstone, there's a guy, looks like he's gonna walk off an edge. Kind of. He's kicking something.
Okay, good. So maybe he's bored.
Yeah.
Good. Looks like a graveyard. Okay, so there's a killer and there's some random bored guy.
And that looks like a ghost.
Isn't that like just a really creepy picture though?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
It's scary.
Good. Kind of scary. Good. Okay. Here's another one.
It looks like a younger boy talking to, I don't know if that's a guy or a girl, but they kind of look mysterious.
Okay, good. What makes them look mysterious?
I mean, they have a big jacket and some sunglasses, and it kind of looks dark outside. Some might have sunglasses on.
Good. Good observation. Okay. Here's another one.
It's a little boy looking at the sky.
Do you think maybe it's the same little boy from the other picture?
Yeah.
Looks the same. Crazy hair.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, what the sky?
It looks not normal. Those are not stars in the sky. It looks like paper, kind of, or I don't really know.
So something weird's happening, which makes sense. The pictures are kind of creepy. Okay.
Now that same little boy's reading something on the edge. He doesn't have a shoe on.
Okay, good. So
he looks kind of interested in what he's reading.
okay. So looking at those pictures and the graveyard book, what do you think the story might be about?
I think that he's maybe, well, there's a killer in the beginning, and we learn about him, and then maybe the little boy, like, finds out about him, or maybe that was him as a child.
Good. Those are all very good inferences because when we try to, so what is the tone of the book? What do you think the mood was? Like, how did it make you feel?
I mean, it seemed scary, but it wasn't super scary. It was kind of more like, maybe like, I don't know, he kind of looked sad at some points, maybe like sad.
Okay, very good. So as you're just looking at the pictures alone, we're able to get a good idea of what the tone of the story was. So it was sad. So when you're reading, you're looking for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as you saw the guy with the knife, you were already like trying to figure out how he went with every other picture, correct?
Yes.
So you're like looking ahead, you're reading ahead. That's what good readers do. So we had pictures to use, but how do author, like this book right here, so there's no pictures in it, and what can you tell about anything from the front? No. And it's very basic. So a lot of the books we're going to read, they don't have this. So how does the author set the tone of the mood when there's no pictures?
Through the words.
Good, through the words. They use imagery, they use writing. So with this book, like I see a guy with a knife, and automatically I'm thinking, okay, it's like a scary scene. He's going to kill someone. I don't know who did it. I don't know if it was Colonel Mustard with the knife in the kitchen. Like, I'm thinking ahead. I'm trying to figure out what is going on. And I'm able to do that because I'm looking at, I feel the tone. And the author, Neil Gaiman, kind of showed me okay, this is what I want you to feel. And okay, so why is it important that we move to the tone of the story?
So that you know what to look for when you're reading, and
Good.
yeah.
Exactly. Anything else?
And so that, like, when you're reading, you understand, like, what's going on.
Exactly. Good. So if there's like a dialogue between two characters and they say, I hate you, if the author already put, like, if the mood is really hostile and really cold and chilly, I understand that there's anger there. That person meant I hate you. And if I gave you a scene where it was really bright out and there's two best friends, it's bright and out, they're like joking in a pond, and one splashes at the one and they say I hate you, I know that they don't actually mean it, they're just joking around. So when we understand the tone of the story, we don't have to think about it as much. We know what's going on, we have an idea. So when we're reading, we can look ahead. I can figure out, why are they doing this, who's there, where are they going? So it gives us a much better idea of what's going on. We don't, and that way, we're not thinking about the words, we're not trying to figure out every sentence. We already have an idea. The author kind of gave us that choice, so it's a lot easier to read. So I'm going to give you two scenarios, and I want you to figure out what the tone is. So if the author's writing a scene where there's a house and it's like creaking and moaning in the night, it's cold outside and the wind is rattling all the windows, what kind of tone would you get?
Scary.
Okay, so what would you be looking for?
Like, scary things in the book.
Okay, good. So you maybe would think,
like, scary people or something like that.
good. So you think something bad's going to happen. So you're thinking ahead. You're predicting. That's what good readers do. We look ahead. We predict. We try to think. So as the story's going on, we can like alter those ideas. We can really analyze the book better. Okay. So now, what if the author wrote, it's a bright sunny day and you could feel the sun on your face and it was warm and the sky was really blue? What would you think of?
Like, it's fun. They're happy. Something fun's gonna happen. It's gonna be a good time.
Good. How would you feel then? Would you be looking for a murderer?
No.
Okay, good. You'd be looking for something happy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just finished. It's okay.